So let's quickly take a look at the playing 11 for Pakistan. As I said, two very important changes. Their batting order remained the same last time also. You've got Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan and then Fakhar Zaman. No changes in that. Many thought that maybe Fakhar Zaman was not doing very well in this tournament. Could he have gone out? No. Iftikhar Ahmed, then Shadab, then makes up that middle order. He's come back in, wasn't playing. Mohammad Nawaz, another very crucial all-rounder that they've got. He's the left-arm spinner, also bats very well, played a very crucial role versus the Indian team. And then you've got Asif Ali, Khushtil Shah and Haris Rauf. So you get into the bowling of fast bowlers. Haris Rauf have been playing, but that's the other important name that you see. Naseem Shah, he's come back, wasn't playing the last game. And then Mohammad Hasnain, another young bowler who can clock it over 140 kilometers per hour. So that's how the Pakistan team is looking. Pragyan Ojha is still with us. Pragyan, we know in this entire tournament it's been win the toss, win the game. You'd say even before the first ball is bowled, it's advantage Pakistan?
Yeah, I would say a little bit of advantage, but this is the finals. So the team that handles the pressure better will win. Because normal games, you win the toss, you don't have the pressure of playing the finals, or you're not thinking in your back of the mind that you have to win the trophy. Now that you've reached the finals, that thing will be in your head. And especially a team like Pakistan, because there are concerns with their batting, so they want to chase, but at the same time they would try and plan that Sri Lanka doesn't have a good start. If that happens, then there's a lot of pressure when you're chasing, especially in a finals. So it is not easy, but little bit of advantage, as we have been discussing that in Dubai, if you win the toss, and that's where you get a little bit of advantage.
Also, let's take a look at the Sri Lankan team as well. You didn't expect too many surprises in the 11 that they've gone in with. Kushal Mendis and Pathum Nissanka, the two openers that have been doing very well for them. Then they've gone Dhananjay De Silva, Danushka Gunatilake, Dasun Shanaka, the captain and the all-rounder. Bhanuka Rajapaksa has been in good form, comes a bit lower down the order but can really tonk the ball. Chamika Karunaratne, another very fine all-rounder, an emerging all-rounder that they've got. But the man to watch out for, Wanendu Hasaranga, picked up 3 wickets in the last game. He's going to be very crucial. Also an all-rounder, even though predominantly he's a bowler. Mahesh Tikshana, the mystery spinner, he also picked up 2 wickets last time versus Pakistan. And then they've got Madhushan and Madhushanka. In fact, Pramod Madhushan made his debut last time, so they've kept him in the 11. And Madhushanka, the left-arm fast bowler who did very well against India, also makes up that 11. Okay, still going back to Pragyan Ojha. Pragyan, you spoke about it being a final and that sometime batting first helps. I'm just looking at Dasun Shanaka. He came to the toss. He said that, listen, we would have bowled as well, but we are happy to bat first since it's a final. And so that whole pressure of a final, batting first, sometime evens things out. So this probably is not any lip service. This is not gamesmanship. He truly means when he says batting first also might be an advantage.
Absolutely. That means they have a very good clarity. They knew that toss is something which is not in their control, but a team which has been doing well, and if you see Sri Lanka, they have been consistent and they have chased down those big scores, and also when they were batting first, they batted really well. So they're confident. So they were thinking for something good, but also they were prepared if things don't go their way. So it clearly shows how the captain said that yes, we would have loved to bowl winning the toss, but it has not happened. Now we are positive that we're going to bat, and they also know that if they put a good total, which they can, the way they have been batting, they will put the pressure back on Pakistan, especially if they get Mohammad Rizwan early. Then that batting lineup, somewhere they will feel the pressure.
The last game these two teams played just a day ago, in that it was Sri Lanka that came out victorious, Pragyan. But I see 2 changes from that game that Pakistan have made. They left out 2 of their best performing players in this tournament. Shadab, Naseem, both were out. They've made a return. Does this give a different complexion to the Pakistani team?
Yeah, obviously, those 2 guys have been doing well, especially Shadab. I personally feel is a great asset to the Pakistan team because he bowls well, gets you those quick runs. And when you talk about Naseem Shah, I think we have seen how well he bowled, and the attitude that he carries, especially when he got injured, still he was trying to bowl. So, he's a young boy, trying to make a mark, and maybe Pakistan had the cushion of resting them, giving them some time off, and now that they are in the finals, they want their best team to play, so they'll give a fight. But I'm very confident that Sri Lanka will do well. If you look at the momentum, it's slightly with Sri Lanka, because when they talk, when you listen to the captain, he looks very confident. That only comes when you know your team is right up there.